Good morning. I'm at the front of our property right now. This is where the old stone wall is, and I'm gonna see if I can make a space for dahlias right here. I've had dahlias before out by the smokehouse. You see that little brick house back there? That's the smokehouse. We're tearing that down. We're gonna use the bricks for something else, but we're gonna be doing a building project right there. So we've had dahlias in front of the smokehouse before, but I don't have a smokehouse this year, so I'm trying to find a new place for them. Dahlias are tender, and they're only perennial in like the hottest locations, like zone 10 through 8. I'm up here in zone 5/6, so they're definitely not something that can come back year after year. So your choices are either plant them like an annual from scratch every year, or wait until they die back and dig them up and save them for next year. I've only tried that once, and it didn't work out. The roots rotted, and I didn't know what to save. So typically, I just use them as annuals and plant new ones each year. Although this area is so easily accessible to me that maybe come late fall, I'll have the ability to dig them up and save them for next year. Who knows? Honestly, I've had these roots for so long. I bought them in early spring. I'm not even sure if they're still alive, so it's all a gamble, as usual with me. But anyway, it is so loud up here that I'm probably going to turn off the audio and just give you some music to watch the process. See how those have nice thick bulbs, and then there's a little bit of growth on the top there. The wall, we're going to be doing sunflowers all the way down. I've already planted these, and they've sprouted, and they're little seedlings now. So I'll be able to tell which ones are doing well and which ones aren't. This will be my 3rd year to plant sunflowers here. The first year was incredibly successful. Sunflowers taller than me, made a beautiful screen, and then last year not a single thing came up. So it's probably some kind of pest that ate them. A groundhog or a rabbit or something. So this is a different way to get a little bit more success here. All right, let's go get the sunflowers. I didn't choose any normal yellow sunflowers for this year. I'm gonna do all oranges and peaches and pinks and reds. Hopefully we'll continue that year after year if they do well. Okay, here's all our little seedlings. You can tell the ones that have some color to them because their leaves also have color to them. See the dark areas here? Those are so cool. These giant ones are mammoths, and those are going in the veggie garden. Okay, each one of these trays has 48, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 times 4. 48 spots. They didn't all germinate, but if they had, that would be almost 200 sunflower seedlings. I only have 120 feet of wall to plant these on, so that means I can go closer than, I at least have 120. I can go a little bit closer than a foot spacing, which a foot is pretty general, but I'm trying to make a screen here. Be careful. All right, let me explain a little bit about this. I made a video about seeding these, but I did not keep track of what seeds were in which compartment here. I was plant a packet of seeds at a time, and I went long ways across the rows here. So that means all of these are the same, and these are different across the front here. So my plan is, which is why I brought all of these at once, I want a nice variety across the front of the house. So I'm gonna go across each row, and hopefully that'll give me a nice mix when everything starts blooming. Well, that's where my productivity ends for now. We are gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna get cleaned up, and we're gonna take the kids to see Lilo and Stitch. So we're gonna go have a little family time. Potatoes have purple blossoms. I think this is when you're supposed to make sure your potatoes get plenty of water. Barely. Oh no, I can't lift that one. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Ouch. It was wet on the bottom. What? I don't like them super saucy, so.
that one.
It is just about the end of the day, and we went to see a movie, we had dinner, and now I have a few more minutes, it looks like, before the sun sets for the night. I'm going to see if I can get just a little bit more done on these sunflowers. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, just one more thing before we go. Our mentors are in town, and they're going to stay with us for one night. These are overlapping with our other guests, and so they're going to stay in our camper. So I picked them a bouquet of roses from around the yard, and there's some poppy seed heads. They're all past due for being cut, so they won't last long, but they're only staying with us for one night, so it's perfect.